Yippee, everybody. Hey, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am here, right? And I'm just checking in because I just want to just talk to you about my day today. And also, I have a question for you that I want you to talk to me about in the comments. And the question is, how long can you punch someone who tries to hug you? How long can you keep on punching someone who is actually trying to hug you? So I'm asking you guys to, as you visit the channel, if you're a visitor coming through, please subscribe to the channel and help me to reach my 2,000. And those of you who have been on this journey with me, I want to just thank you and just send you love and mwah, mwah, kisses for your undying support. Just know that I absolutely appreciate all of you. And I just hope that as we continue onwards together, that we will continue to do the right things, positive things, wholesome things, and continue to move. Just move, just move, just move, so that those inches can get smaller, the pounds can get lighter, and you'll just feel more uplifted to continue moving. So, this today was just, I walked home from work today, actually. I walked home. We had staff meeting, and after the staff meeting, it wasn't cold at all. It's unusually warm for this time of the year. Got this as a gift, right? And this is a little Jamaican lady. See that? She has a little banner, Jamaican independence. She has a little thing about Jamaica. See, her hair is nicely done up. Her hat, big up Jamaica. And her flag, of course, representing our culture. So beautiful, beautiful, right? Beautiful gift. So as I was saying, I walked home this evening after school. We had staff meeting, and it was quite an interesting staff meeting. Because this evening we had a chance to listen to the staff. A lot of times when you do staff meeting, it becomes like a PD, or becomes, not just like a thing where you can listen to the concerns of staff members, but tonight that was what we had today. And then afterwards, I bid my team good night, and I decided to walk. I decided to walk down, and it was a good walk. I put my music on, and I just walked leisurely home. I mean, I'm not far from my job. I don't know why I keep getting rides to work and from work, because it's an easy walk, guys. If I was in Jamaica, that would have been nothing at all to just walk from there to home. But you get spoiled, and after a long day on your feet all day, then sometimes you feel just glad to get the ride. But today was interesting at school. I'm not calling names of anybody's kids. I'm not saying anything like that. But it was an interesting day. And as I walked home, I thought about it. And I got home, and I got a WhatsApp message, and it was asking, "What's on your mind?" Something like that. And I started to type what was really on my mind. And then I decided to just tape the voice note and send it. Did the voice note and send it. And after that, I said, let me call my son. So I called him. And it's just interesting how sometimes, we teach our children some things, and we go about our way like, we're getting older and what have you. Forgot that these are the qualities or the morals you taught them. And then you get older and you say things, and your kids spit back at you and said, no, 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 no. Did you think of this, or did you think of that? And you really have to stop and for a moment and just think. So it has been for years as a teacher. I'm always bringing in stuff for my children, from cash to candy to cooking rice and peas and curry chicken and getting parents approval to feed their children our cultural food, buying gift cards, Amazon gift cards, Barnes and Noble gift cards. My God, you name it. I have done so much over the years as a teacher. And it became natural for me. It's a natural thing to just do for my kids. And as I said, I invest so much in snacks because in the inner city, some people might say, oh, no, don't give them the food. But you'll be surprised to know that a lot of times the little things that you give to them and that you provide for them, it makes a huge difference. You watch kids sometimes come in, they just go to sleep. You watch kids sometimes when you give them any like when I do the frozen juices for them, and you see how it just means something to most of them. But then you have some kids who are going through some trying times, and no matter how kind you are to them, they always push back at you. And sometimes you feel like, why am I doing this? Because that's exactly this morning how I felt when first yesterday there was one I gave a frozen drink, and it's a kid who really doesn't do work and stuff like that. But I find that when I get in, that student is waiting and would take my book back to the classroom. And I noticed lately that it's a lot of changes in the student. And so I gave her the drink and yesterday, and this was after she did so many good things. But it's a hard one, it's a very tough one. And not even when that class came to me, right away wanted to go back out, and I says, no. And she's holding the frozen drink in her hand while she's walking out the classroom and said, get out of my face, bitch. Just get out of my face. I'm tired of you. And so, all you're hugging and you're hugging, but the kids are punching hard. So many of them are punching hard back, and they use the F word so lightly. Like one little boy, oh my goodness. We have A days, B days, C days, D days, then we start back at A, and I don't have to ask in the mornings for him to change the day. He'll get to my board before me, and he'll change the date on the board for me. If the chairs are up, he's the first one to just make sure they're down. And I would just freeze my jewels because he likes it. But then how quickly you're reaching out and you're doing, and he's doing, he's trying. But the anger in them it's so at the edge. So the least little disagreement becomes the harsh rhetoric towards you. Like, haven't I been kind to you? What have I done? What have I done? And they'll just and walk away. And so I was saying to my son, I think I've had it. I think I've given so much to these children over all the years I've been teaching. And it gets to a point now where it's like, oh, why? What's wrong? What's wrong? Why can't, when people are showing you kindness, that you cannot appreciate it, and why do you have to just continue with the anger and the bad words, even when I don't know you? I'm your teacher, and you're with me, and so I have to embrace you even when you're being mean to me. I still have to embrace you. And why? So I'm spilling my guts out to my son, and he just quietly said, Mommy, a lot of kids, they don't want to show love because they just are afraid that that love will be taken away from them again. Sometimes, Mommy, you're reaching out and you're hugging, and they keep punching. It's not because they want to punch, but maybe they had loved somebody before who walked away from them. Maybe they don't want to feel hurt, so they don't want to get close to you. So no matter how much you do for them, they want what you're doing, but they don't want to show you the real love. And all of a sudden I thought about it, and I said, my God, all these years I've been doing it, but I said, one more year won't hurt. And I'm sure that if I make it to the end of the year, I'm going to continue the same thing, because that's who I am. And that's what makes me feel good. That's what makes me, that's my contribution to the community that I work in. And so I want to thank my son tonight for bringing me back to reality and take me out of the doldrum and take me out of those moments, because there have been so many great moments. So many great moments. But when the kids do well, you expect them to do well. And when they're doing well, it's hard. But it's like the prodigal son. The kid who was home doing everything. It seems like there wasn't much attention for him. But when that prodigal son took all that he had, all what dad was willing for him, and he went out into the world and he had fun and he lived his life. And when it was all gone, here he comes. And father still said, kill the fatted calf and for him. We're going to have a party for him to welcome him home. Find the best robes and put it on him. And the one who has been there doing good, listening to father, being careful with his monies and making sure that things were going right, he seems so left out. And so it is as children in the schools and as teachers, as we go in and we're doing, and they're fighting and they're taking and they want what you're offering, but they don't want to get caught up into it. They don't want you to feel like what you're doing for them means anything. They don't want to feel vulnerable, showing that they know how to love. And so as you reach out and as you give and as you do, and as they respond with the negative and the harsh words, I'm just hoping that wherever you are as a teacher, that you don't give up. Don't reach a point and even if you reach a point, people, please don't give up. Don't give up on them, because there's situations we don't know. They come to us. We only see them as little human beings trying to survive. But we probably don't even know what it's like for them out there. So I want to thank my son for bringing me back again to reality. And I want to be thankful to God that, that when I was raising them, that I did raise them the way I did, so that today they can also be the ones reminding me or giving me that little bit of upliftment and encouragement and a reminder that it's okay to continue going. So tonight, my people, I know that you might be tired where you are. I came home tired, but I said I had to go back and put on a nice dress and talk to you, because it is relevant. It is important. It is important. And so I came home on the verge of just seeing so much negatives and just wondering, why do I do it? Why do I continue to be punished by these kids? The negative way they talk, the negative things they spit at you for no reason. And then my son was able to bring me back. To the fact that some kids, that's the way it is. You try to hug, but they keep punching. Don't get close to me. I don't want you to get close to me. I don't want you to love me, because you're going to love me now, and then tomorrow you're gone. You won't be there. So I don't want to love you. I don't want you to love me. So they're cautious. They're not willing to trust anyone. But we must continue to keep on surging forward and keep on hugging regardless. And I don't mean literal hugs, people. Don't think I'm talking about go hugging up people's children. No, I'm just saying you're showing kindness, but they push back. They take what you offer, but they don't want you getting close to them. So don't think it's a literal hug, people. I don't want you to think that. I just want you to understand that so many, they don't want to get close. They don't want you to get, they don't want to be vulnerable. They like to put up that front, and that's their security, so that their hearts are not broken, and so that they are not left, you're gone when they really got attached to you. Then you're gone, and they have to deal with that, or to start over again, loving somebody again. So that's what I meant. So tonight, wherever you are, I hope that whatever the message is, that you understood the message, and that you will think about it. And then in the comments, please tell me, people, how or how long can you punch someone who tries to hug you? How long can you punch someone who tries to hug you? How long can you show bad behavior to someone who tries to do good for you or to you? That's the question. Please respond in the comments. Have you been in this situation? Talk to me. Tell me, how does it feel? How has any one of you felt the way I felt tonight? And was there somebody, I hope, who brought you back, who jar you back to reality and says, no, don't give up. Keep on going. Keep on hugging, even when the punches are flying. It's tough, right? But we can do it. So I say again tonight, I wish you well wherever you are. I hope that if you're not feeling well right now, that you will feel a little bit more motivated, that you drank your water today, that you danced today, or you sang today, or you whistled a tune today. I hope that you reach out and say hello to someone. I appreciate you. I hope you told a child today how proud you are of him or her, that you appreciate them for who they are, and you thank them for any little deed of kindness that they showed to you or for you. So as we continue onward and upward, people, let us remember to continue to become a stronger, better us as we lose the pounds, just 1 pound at a time. And remember, if you can't be good, be careful, but walk good. Keep hugging. Don't mind the punches. Just keep hugging. It's a good thing.